Andy Murray considers surgery after withdrawing from Brisbane International with hip injury, Denis Shapovalov. Britain's Andy Murray says he may have to consider surgery after withdrawing from the Brisbane International because of his long-term hip injury. The 30-year-old is down to 16th in the world, having not played since July. Murray said on Instagram surgery was a secondary option, something I may have to consider, but let's hope not. The Australian Open starts in Melbourne on 15 January and Murray added he would decide by the weekend whether to stay in Australia or fly home. Murray had been given a bye to the last 16 in Brisbane and was due to play American Ryan Harrison on Thursday. The former world number one said, "It's quite demoralizing that when you get on the court it's not at the level you need it to be to compete at this level. It's really hurting inside." Edmund beats Shapovalov in Brisbane. Cramp forces Muguruza to withdraw from Brisbane for fourth straight year. In an earlier statement announcing he would not be playing in Brisbane, three-time Grand Slam champion Murray, who won the event in 2012 and 2013 said, "I'm very disappointed to be withdrawing. I came here with every intention of making a strong start to the year." Murray has not played competitively since his defense of the Wimbledon singles title ended in a 5-set defeat by Sam Querrey in July, when he was hampered by the hip injury. He made an unsuccessful attempt to return at the US Open in August, pulling out 2 days before the start of the tournament. His only public on-court appearances since then have been in exhibitions against Roger Federer in November, and on Friday against Roberto Bautista Agut in Abu Dhabi. In a recent interview, Murray said he would be content to be playing at 30 in the world level given his lengthy injury problems. "I just want to enjoy playing again. I've really missed it the last 6 months or so," he said. Brisbane International, Kyle Edmund beats Denis Shapovalov to reach last 16. Britain's Kyle Edmund came from a set down to beat teenager Denis Shapovalov 6-7, 5-7, 7-6, 7-4, 6-4 in the first round of the Brisbane International. Edmund, 22, lost to the 18-year-old at Queen's Club last year and again at the US Open when he was forced to retire in the fourth set due to a back injury. Canadian Shapovalov, the world number 51, took an early lead but 50th ranked Edmund won in 2 hours and 30 minutes. He will play South Korea's Hyeon Chung, the world number 58, in the last 16. Johanna Konta, British number 1 gets 2018 off to winning start in Brisbane. British number 1 Johanna Konta came from a set down to get 2018 off to a winning start with victory over Madison Keys at the Brisbane International. Konta, who has not won since August, defeated the American 4-6-6, 4-6-3. Playing her first match under new coach Michael Joyce, the 26-year-old ended a run of 5 successive defeats since the Cincinnati Open. But Britain's number 2 Heather Watson lost in straight sets to Estonia's Anett Kontaveit. Watson, who had been beaten in qualifying, was given a place in the first round of the tournament as a lucky loser after Petra Kvitova was forced to withdraw with a viral illness. The 25-year-old, who lost the opening 8 games of the match, was defeated 6-0, 6-3. Konta earlier dropped her serve at 4-5 in the first set but took advantage of a single break of Keys' serve midway through the second to level the match. She then took her opponent's serve in the opening game of the deciding set and went on to wrap up victory. Konta, who has not played since October because of a foot injury, named American Joyce as her new coach in December. He reached a high of 64th in the world as a player, and spent 6 years as part of Maria Sharapova's team. He worked with Victoria Azarenka in 2017. "It was my first match in quite a while and it was a tough first round," Konta told BT Sport. "Madison is a great player. She has a big game, so when my chances came I had to take them.